Hey guys, it's Nasta and welcome back to my channel. So another video, same day obviously. So if you're watching this on a different day and you're like, because we're in the same stuff, it's because it's the same day. So there's a lot, but I'm just going to talk about the 4 biggest misconceptions that really I feel like makes people feel like they can't do it and really discourages them. So the first thing is that it's expensive. I kind of touched on it on my last video, and just like with anything in life, it's how you make of it. So if you want it to be cheap, then it'll be cheap. If you, not that you want it to be expensive, but if you're not really doing your research and really buying fruits and vegetables that are in season, foods that are in season, a lot of my beans, my chia seeds, my flax seeds, my nuts and things like that, I buy them in bulk. And then you have to really manage out when you're going to eat and what you're going to eat. So I personally don't think that it's expensive. I think that if you can eat fast food every single day, then you can be vegan. You can buy fruits and vegetables. You have to just really manage it right and just do your research. It just takes a little bit of extra work. It's not super convenient, unlike fast food. So obviously that's the appeal to eating fast food, which I know because that's what I was doing all the time. But you just have to plan and do your research and just figure out where you can find things that are cheap. The next thing is that being vegan and veganism gives you clear skin and you're never going to have another pimple again, which is false. Diet is a major part of having clear skin. Just like drinking a lot of water with lemon, that's the key, is to having clear skin. But like anything else, there are also other factors. There's stress, there's sleep, there's environment. So it's not just about being vegan, it's not just about eating right and eating healthy, it's also about other things. But it does make a really huge difference. I've seen my skin make major improvements, but do I still get things that pop up? Yes, I do. So the next thing is that you cannot gain weight being vegan. When I first started, because I was eating avocado on toast and peanut butter and banana on toast and making smoothies, I lost about 10 pounds when I first became vegan. So usually in the beginning, you're cutting out so much and you don't really know what to eat, so you're probably going to see a lot of weight loss. But then all of a sudden I was eating nothing but carbs and I basically gained that back. I never really had to worry about my weight, and it's not the reason why I became vegan, so it's not something that I really worry about. But you can definitely gain weight being vegan because there are processed foods. You can definitely gain weight being vegan, so don't think that if you become vegan you're just going to lose all this weight and it's going to be great. You can eat I feel like if you're raw, which means that you don't cook anything and you don't eat anything processed, then I think that you can basically eat whatever you want and it'll be fine. But if you're still eating processed foods, if you're eating a lot of French fries and Oreos, you're going to gain weight just like with any other diet. The next thing is that people who are vegan are deficient. They are deficient in calcium because we don't drink milk. We are deficient in protein because we don't eat meat. But I feel like now it's not really a myth anymore because there's so many people who are vegan, but animals get their protein from plants. So when we are eating plants, we're getting the protein straight from the source. We are not getting it from the animals. So that is not true at all. There's so many ways to get calcium and from so many great foods. Whenever I'm looking at labels, I like to look for things that are high in fiber and low in sodium. So you learn all these things as you go along. If you're really concerned about those things, which I never was before. So obviously if I'm just eating McDonald's and chocolate every single day, I think I'm pretty good. I'm going to be deficient in some things. So it's all of a sudden when you become vegan, everybody wants to be worried about, fiber and calcium and protein and minerals and vitamins, but it's like, you're going to get it all. You might be lacking in a few things and you can get supplements, of course, or just get your intake up of the foods that are high in, those vitamins and those minerals. Another thing is that being vegan takes up a lot of time. Like anything, if you want to meal prep, you can. I will make my smoothies maybe for a few days, but I don't really like to eat things that I've been sitting for 3+ days. I like to make my stuff fresh, usually the night before, but if you don't have time for that, then that's fine. Everything I make is 10 minutes or less. There's not too much cooking involved, there's not too much prep involved. The biggest thing is probably maybe cutting up the fruits and vegetables that I have to put up into my blender or my juicer, but that's about it. It doesn't take up a lot of time, so that's another method. And just like anything else, if you want it to, it can. If you don't really know what you're doing, it can. If you want to make a huge 5-course meal, of course, but if you're just going to make a meal for yourself or for your family, I don't think that it can take up that much time. So I think that's everything. Those are all my myths. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. Obviously, I wouldn't say just watch people and just do exactly what they're doing. You know, do your research, see what works for you, see what you like doing. So yeah, did I say subscribe already? Subscribe, and hopefully I'll be back with another video. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.